Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. September is National Sickle Cell Awareness Month, a time dedicated to focusing on the need for research and treatment of the most common inherited blood disorder in America. This weekend, GALS Incorporated invites you to lace up your shoes and join them as they continue to advocate for awareness. We're talking about their 12th annual Sickle Cell Walk. Carla Peterson is the CEO and founder of GALS. Deanna Bowles is a sickle cell warrior. They join us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Now, before we talk about the walk, let's talk about GALS, which stands for Growing and Loving Sisters. Tell us about the organization, how it started and why.
So the organization started because of my mother. She's a sickle cell warrior, and when she used to go to the doctor's office, she always used to notice that there wasn't no literature or brochure information on sickle cell. So with that being said, it was me and my sisters who started the organization along with my mother, and we became GALS, Growing and Loving Sisters, into the community, and we are a nonprofit organization. So our primary goal is to bring sickle cell awareness to the forefront in surrounding areas.
And one way you do that is through the walk that will happen this coming weekend. And this is the 12th year that you've done it.
It is, yes, yes, yes. So for the 12th annual walk, what we will do, we will be at Daffin Park, and we will do a walk around. We will also have vendors, music, food for everyone. We will have the whole 9 yards for everyone to enjoy the walk. We will also educate everyone. Once the walk is completed, we will be out there to educate. You know, we have a lot of information on sickle cell, so those who may not understand what is sickle cell, we have the information on sickle cell.
And we're taking a look at some of the photos from last year's walk. And Deanna, this is where you come in, because she said that she'll talk to people, or you'll have information for people to learn more about the disease. You are a sickle cell warrior.
Yes.
So this journey is personal for you. Tell us about your journey with this disease.
Well, for one, I was living with it for 34 years. It's been very personal to me because we get a lot of, first of all, being an African American, which is not the only color that can get sickle cell, but being an African American and having to deal with, you know, going in and out the hospital when you get people that feel like you're coming in the hospital for drugs and, you know, not for your pain that you're in. It's a lot to deal with, because you don't want to be sick and have to deal with people that's being negative.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
So having the support here locally means a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Tell us about sickle cell disease. Exactly what is it, and how does it affect the body?
So sickle cell disease is inherited of the red blood cells, and what that does is the red blood cell does not receive oxygen. It becomes sticky. It sticks to one another, so there's no oxygen going through the red blood cell. So the red blood cell comes in an oval shape, and then once it gets sticky and no oxygen, it goes into like a moon shape, and that's when the pain crisis come. And once that pain crisis come, it could feel like someone's stabbing you over and over, or you just swallowing a broken ball throughout your body, and it's just all throughout your body just stabbing you. So it's severe, it's unbearable. I have many warriors now that, you know, the pain is so unbearable to the point to they asking for heaven. And so that's why I am out here to advocate to make sure they live well with sickle cell and not have to go to the end, and make sure they get that mental help as well.
So here's how the community can get involved. Registration is still open if you'd like to attend GALS 12th Annual Sickle Cell Walk. It's this Saturday, September 6th from 9 until 1 in Daffin Park, right across the street. To register, click the QR code that you see on your screen. You can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website. Just visit wsav.com/community corner. We'll have you back on because you have another event coming up in October. I'm sorry we're out of time, but thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you.
Stay with us. You're watching News 3 Today at 11. We'll be right back.